Hey guys, me and Caller are back. We're in the swamp again. We're in a nice new iron armor. Drac has his two-handed axe. We've got our new upgraded bows. We went ahead and upgraded our armor to level 2 because we had enough materials for it. So we're going to go ahead and clear out this spawner here. It's one of the threats in the swamp. So when you're in the swamp, you're going to be wet, cold, and poison's a big issue. So you want to bring a poison potion, a frost potion. Take those before you get cold and before you get poisoned. That's the best thing to do in the world. And then that gray potion on my one slot there, that is a healing potion for when things get bad. And then we have about 300 arrows, just regular wooden arrows to throw away. We've got a couple dungeons here and a boss spawner nearby, so we're going to go ahead and loot and try to get some more materials to upgrade the armor the rest of the way and to get our bows upgraded. Right now we're shooting a jogger spawner. It's the bone nest we went over earlier. And so like I said, saw a lot of people asking in forums and things about swamp clears. It's a little rough in the bronze armor at first, but after that it gets a lot easier once you get your first load of iron back to your base. So when you're in the swamp, like I said, you're going to want to look for these little piles to kill them. They spawn joggers, like we have a jogger elite right here. They can still hit hard, so watch out. You want to bring back their entrails, you want to kill the leeches and bring back their blood bags for making you certain potions and meads. I think the iron entrails are used to make sausage, right, Drac?
Yes. You get 4 sausages for 4 entrails or something like that.
So when you see those types of stones right here, they usually have spawners in them, and then you see these little castle pieces of structures. They also have spawners inside of them. And then what we're looking for are the little dungeons, so of course bring your swamp key. And these can also have the boss sponsors, so we can hit E, it'll register the boss location, which we've already found.
And it looks like we got 2 dungeons right here, so that's nice.
Yep, so when you see these green firelights, go towards those. Normally it's going to be a dungeon. It looks like there's one over there, one right here, and then the boss spawn is, as you can see, right in front of us on the other side of this dungeon.
We can take a close-up of the boss spawn.
Yeah, we can grab a screenshot too. I need a good one for the thumbnail. I'm out of stamina, so I'll catch up in a second. Okay guys, so this is where you spawn Bone Mass, the third boss. This is where we're going to spawn him. It is surrounded by a lot of water, but we also have all this inland on this side, so it should be a good place to fight him. If we wanted to cheese him and kite him kind of, we could probably pull him back to that tower we just cleared, or get on top of one of the little dungeons that's around this, and then it'd probably be a really easy fight. I want to say this, if I remember correctly off the top of my head, it should take 10 of the large bones right here, and it'll pop him. On the back right here, that's going to be the runestone to give you the description of how to spawn him. Which I think it said, yeah, cook their remains, so cook the bones. So we're going to fight him here in a minute, or once we clear some more of these dungeons. I just want to do a good swamp walkthrough so you can see the threats. So for the slimes, we typically shoot them long range with our bows until they're dead. If not, for the small green ones, just let them jump at you. Make sure you have your poison resistance potion already taken. They'll spew poison one time, just beat the hell out of them with your mace. They'll die really fast, or whatever blunt weapon you're using. And it's like instant death for them. The big brown ones will spawn into 2 of the small green ones. Again, just beat them to death with your mace. Alright, so use your swamp key and go into the sunken crypts. Be ready because there could be enemies as soon as you come in if the doors aren't sealed. Like right here, we've got a slime on our left side. We'll get our mace out. We've already taken a potion for poison, so we don't have to worry about the blob. So you see we're only taking 0.5 damage now. We also have healing pots, so it's not a big threat. So we're going to want to clear these front entranceways real quick. Looks like there's a spawner in this room. And a blob, so we're going to take all these out. Spawner first over the blob. And then everything's sealed. We've already went over this before, but the muddy scrap piles. So we'll mine those for iron and bones. If you come over here and look on these ledges, you can see like gold coins right here. A lot of times you'll find rubies, gems, bone shards, all kinds of different types of loot. We got the chest. It's full of chains. You want to bring those back. You're going to need that for a lot of different things. We get some iron arrows. You can get poison arrows, all kinds of good loot. But we've already been over all this. I just wanted to quickly cover what's in the swamp. The trees in the swamp, you need an iron axe. You can cut down and get guck if it's a tree with green globs on the side of it. The tree itself will give you ancient bark. Again, that's used to make like the great axe, the upgraded or the new bows, and our ship. Yep, Drax showing off his his new axe. He's actually enjoying it. We're gonna try that out against the Abomination. Drax said that'd be a good fight. Better than me kiting it for like 15 minutes, shooting it with wooden arrows. What else is in the swamp we need to go over? So we've got leeches. We went over the Draugr, the spawners, the different points. There's fire mages. So if you see bright red fire, if you go near that, there's gonna be these fire undead. They will shoot fireballs at you and try to set you on fire. If you kill them, they'll give you salting cores. Besides that, yeah, the ancient trees, they've got the green guck on them if it's glowing green. And I think that's all the enemies here. Oh, you also want to look out for turnip seeds. It's pretty obvious when you see them. It'll be the only flower in the swamp that I've seen so far that you can gather. And then we'll go over the Abomination once we get ready to fight it. Or fight them, because there's tons of them everywhere. Alright guys, so when you first land in the swamp, you should bring your boat. You might have the smaller one than this one. If not, you have the big one. If you're going to park it like we did ours here, beware that the leeches, Draugr, and everything else will attack and try to smash and break it. So as soon as you get off, if you plan to leave it built, go ahead and put a workbench next to it so you can get your hammer out and repair it as you come back to it. Where like right now, we're currently loading ours up with iron. You can see there's a leech in the water here. He'll try to poison you and bite you if you get too close to him. He'll attack the boat, and everything else will do that too. So what we do is when we come here, we then also build a teleport to go back to the base. That way we can drop off all the non-essential stuff that's teleportable, like the leech bags, the stuff for making sausage, the chains, anything else that we find, we teleport that straight back. It also gives us a way to come back and get our bodies if we die really, really fast. So we don't have to try to build another boat. We don't have to try to teleport. We don't have to struggle to get back. We can just jump in the teleport, come back. If one of us has to, they'll kite the mobs. The other one grabs their body, then the other one kites, and vice versa. You can also, if you want, build a chest like we did up on that tree. That way we can store stuff there. And building on these trees is good. A lot of the mobs can't get up there. At least they can't do it easily, because they will attack your teleport and your workbenches as well as the boat. But if you park the boat, always do like we did here, and park it in the shallow water. Like we parked in the deep water first just to fight and win the shore. Like so we rowed up. Everybody that's playing with you needs to get off the boat or it'll keep moving. So we both got next to that shore, jumped off, it stops immediately. We fight, we kill everything, then we back the boat in here to the shallow, so if it does break, we can get all the nails back from it, because that's 10 iron ingots, and we don't want to lose that. We don't really care about the ancient bark, because all these trees have ancient bark. But I just wanted to cover that in case you're wondering how to get in and out of the swamp safely, and how to ensure that you can have a long, safe, well-to-do farming run. Looks like Drax already heading off. Let me go ahead and mark this. This is another important tip. You want to mark where you park your stuff at, so you don't lose it. And so you can, if you're running away from something, you can get back to it really fast. We also like to mark our dungeons, so I hadn't done that on this one yet, so I need to go back to the one we just cleared. Now, I don't know if they changed it in Hearth and Home or in any of the other updates, but used to you could not, there's no reason to go back to these because it doesn't respawn the iron. So we're going to mark. What killed you?
There's a blob and 3 Draugr as soon as I walked in. Now there's 1 Draugr left. So that's the danger of the swamp is sometimes there's 3 or 4 enemies waiting as soon as you walk through the door.
So like Drax said, yeah, going in the doors, it's risky. You gotta hope you load fast enough and that you have everything you need, like a cold potion, poison potion as soon as you walk in. Plus full hit points, full food. Always a good sign. You still might die though. It's just luck of the draw. So like I said though, we mark our dungeons and ruins, so we just mark this one here and then we put a red X on it to know that we already went through it, so we don't do it again. And the reason, and most people might say, well, if the door's unlocked, so that means you went in there and cleared it. Yeah, but we also centralize all of our loot into a chest in the front of it, so if it's a large one and there's more than what we can carry out in one run, it's all, we know which one to go back to get that. Alright Drac, let's head back over there and I'll clear out and get your body. Alright guys, so we have an abomination that spawned randomly where we like pretty much parked the boat. I know my screen's super dark right now. I don't know why the swamp does this to me. Tricolin's currently shooting it, so I'm gonna help. So it's this giant tree thing. I'll try to lighten this up in the recording software. He hits really hard, so don't get hit by him. Because I'm stuck in the water. Yep, there he goes. He pushed me away. So normally I just run the dungeons and hide from these guys. I don't like fighting because it takes forever.
Yeah, I think we just run from them right now. We're not ready for that.
Yeah, we need bigger arrows. You can kill him with wooden arrows, it just takes forever. But as you can see, like here's a better view of him.
You still trying to kill him or?
No, I'm trying to go over it. So here's a better view of him. Now that I'm grabbing all the mobs and spawns, Tricolin run away. I've got all kinds of respawns on me because I went in the wrong direction. I'm gonna go to hit the teleport so we can get back to base. So we're not ready to fight this guy just yet. We need to fight him with bows. You need really good arrows, or at least something better than wood. So a minimum flint, or it'll take 6 years. It is doable. I've done it, but it's not enjoyable by any means.
Yeah, the best way to do it is as he comes out of the ground is well on him with axes and get him as low as possible and finish him off with bows.
But besides him, the only other threat that I forgot to cover are the wraiths. They spawn at night. Okay, so the wraiths, they spawn at night. At least that's like the only time I see them. And they're these robed Grim Reaper looking types that are kind of bluish. They hit really, really hard when you're not in iron. Colin keeps scaring me when he runs out of the trees like that.
And they're pretty fast because they can fly over the water and all obstacles.
Yeah, so if you're just standing around in the swamp not paying attention and it turns night, they might come flying down from a tree, some of these old houses, and yeah, they will smack the ever-loving crap out of you. So just kite them, shoot them with arrows is the best way that we've found to kill them so far. Once you get your equipment upgraded, they're not really a threat. And every time you come back over here, make sure you repair your boat, repair your workstations.
See the fires? I'll jump in behind you.
Yeah, I got them. Let me beat back in. I know you see me. Yeah, you're on fire now. You like that?
Man, you built the whole platform and everything. You're done playing with this guy, huh? Double damage now, buddy. I'm doing 6.8 damage when I hit him.
Alright guys, so this abomination randomly spawned over here where the ship was and the benches are. He won't leave us alone, so we built a tree platform after he destroyed our teleport, and now we're burning him down with arrows because he's just a dumb tree and we're tired of him. He can't reach us up here, but he's dumb enough to keep coming back for more. But we're about to fight Bowmass. That's what we're trying to do. We don't plan to cheese Bowmass this way, but we can. We need to grab his attention. Hopefully I can hit him. He's out. Oh, well, he's on fire. Yeah, come back over here, son. So fire arrows seem to be doing pretty well. He doesn't like it at all. Alright, I'm gonna run away now. Plus, I need to eat some food really bad. I totally forgot.
I can't get on the platform.
Hey, but he's really low. I've already put like 200 wood arrows into him, and I don't know, only a couple of fire up. The fire arrows are much better, and they're pretty cheap to make. So make some of those, bring them along. They might come handy for Bowmass and his ads.
I wonder if I was shooting poison arrows to add to the fire damage, if that would help.
Did you bring any?
I did not.
We'll find out. We need to kill a couple more of these to get some armor made. Stupid tree, go away. Leave me alone. We got a jogger behind me. Let me on the platform. Hey, that was my kill, bro. That was my kill.
I worked really hard for that.
I had him like 10%. And I had to rebuild everything.
You want me to pick up his drops?
Yeah, I've already. Well, yeah, I'll pick him up. So, guys, when you kill this guy, you're gonna get some good drops. We get the Abomination trophy. That's new, and they just gave us a new fishing recipe for bait. But what we're really after are these roots. So this one dropped 5 roots. That's what the last one I killed dropped. So with these roots, we can make a different set of armor. And we're going to want that in the upcoming takeover of the plains. So after we get done killing Bowmass, it'll be time to go to the plains. And I think we're going to kill a sea serpent before then or after that too. So we're going to get back to it now that we finally cleared this. The whole reason I came over here, I've got to go get my hoe, is we're going to take some stone and our hoe, and we're going to, well, I'm going to do this while Drac goes and cooks for us. And make some more arrows. Oh, we got a jogger here. Hold on a second. Okay, now that everything that could possibly go wrong while I'm trying to talk and record has happened, what we're going to do is take the hoe. We're going to raise the ground around where we plan to fight Bowmass. That way we can just walk without being stuck in water the whole time, without getting wet too, hopefully, except for that the swamp is always wet. But we're going to raise the ground up. We can move faster. We won't be slowed by the water as much. Probably try to fight him during the daytime. That way we take less cold, but we will be using poison and frost potions. And then we're also going to have a fair amount of healing potions on, so we're just going to try to straight fight them. Worst case, if we can't win that, we'll probably pull him back over here to our little tree stand and just shoot him from up here. Yeah, that's a bit of a cheese, but you know, we're here to win. So, anyways, I'll catch you guys once we're ready for the fight. Hey everyone, welcome back. Death Spider and Dracolin here. We're about to go fight the what's his name? Bone Mass boss. Sorry about that. We're gonna go fight Bone Mass. So we should all be geared up and ready to go. Drac should be ready. I'm ready. We've got potions. We've got food. So we're gonna be taking with us in slot 1. I've got healing potions. Slot 2, I've got frost resistance potions to keep the cold off of us. Slot 3 is poison resist. Bring a couple with you. It could be a long fight. Slot 4, we have a level 4 iron mace. 5 is the fine wood bow. We've gone ahead and prepped our combat area by leveling out the ground using our hoe and some stone so that we have enough area to kite in and fight in, because we're going to try to straight up fight him and tank him. In our inventory, we also are going to use the food deer stew, boar jerky, and cooked deer meat. Should be easy to get by this point of the game. We've got, in my case, 200 wood arrows and 200 fire arrows. So let's go ahead and jump in there and see what we can get done. So like I said, we're going to try to straight fight him. Worst case scenario, we lose or we can't straight fight him. We'll just teleport back if we die, or we'll come back up here to what we call the tree stand, and we'll just fight him from here and shoot him. He should not be able to reach us. We've yet to test that, obviously, but we'll find out the hard way. So we've got the highest stamina / health combo that we can reach while balancing the both. Alright, so we need 10 bones to spawn the guy.
Might have put some in that chest, I don't remember.
Okay guys, it looks like the sun's coming up, so we did not get to sleep. Our food's still pretty good. Worst case, we'll eat some as we go. The world just saved, which is great for us. Means we should have a good fight. And we retrieved the 10 bones that we needed to spawn the boss. So we're going to run over here now.
And I'll put my Ichthir buff while you're putting the bones in.
Okay. So that's a good point Dracolin brought up. He's going to pop the Ichthir buff, which is going to boost us at the initial fight. If I get the chance, I'll pop mine while we're in the fight. So here's our skull. You can see that we've leveled the ground out. We used stone and raised it up so we're not running and fighting in water the whole time. So while our stuff's fresh, let's go ahead and spawn this guy. Put it on your hotbar, hit the key, you make the sacrifice, and here he comes. So we're going to want to get in as many hits as we can right when he pops, so we're going to go straight to him. Unfortunately, he's in the water, so I don't think we can.
Bows.
So I got some good hits there. I got 159, and of course I forgot to pop my potions because I'm dumb.
Same here. Fire damage is doing 1.1.
So I went ahead and popped my potions now so that when the stuff wears off, we're good to go. We got ads coming in. And all these ads are super weak to dwarf weapons, so just get your maces out. Dracolin's going to creep in behind him, get some free hits in while I run and kite. So that's him puking. He's got several moves. He can reach out and hit you. He can throw up, which is Poison Cloud, and then he can throw out mobs.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit, but we can take probably 3 hits from him. The poison does about 1 damage per tick with the poison pot.
And we're currently, I'm regenerating 7.9. And I just hit him for 71.3. And he's just going back and forth between us, so it's actually pretty easy.
I hit him for 54, then I hit him for 131.
Yeah, I just got a 150 on him.
I think it counts up. I think it adds together. Maybe.
He just threw a sledge bomb, so here comes skeletons and ads. And just one-shotting them with this high-level iron mace. And there's his hit, and we just took a lot of damage. We could probably take one more without dying, except we're still taking poison damage through the resistance, so be careful about that. We're going to kite him around here. Hopefully Dracolin's okay with that. I threw my block up. It helped shield some of that, but it was not enough to stop it. Now we're taking 1 damage worth of poison. And he really
hitting him with my bow so I don't get poisoned.
He really does not like me at all. Alright, and the ads are down. So he's just gonna keep bellowing out his poison clouds. You can shoot with arrows, keep kiting him. So now he's taking like 0.5, 0.7, 0.9 burn damage, plus whatever we hit him with on our arrow shots, which is only like 10 damage. Good time to get some free hits is when he bellows. I did not make it away in time.
Ads are down.
He can knock down small trees, but these solid trees that can't be cut down, he can't break down.
Just be mindful of your stamina when you're getting those free hits in.
I'm going after the ads. So just keep, if you're doing a duo like this, just keep working them down. If you're solo, you're probably going to want to... Me personally, I'd probably cheese him and just shoot him with a bow from a tree he can't break. But he's actually a pretty easy fight. I mean, I'd say he's as easy as the first two bosses have been. As long as you have the potions and the food to support the fight. So based on the potions, we're currently 5 minutes into the fight. Still looking good. Should take him down at any moment now. His aggro seems to be whoever's closest to him. I've been shooting with wood arrows the whole time. You're welcome. Keep kiting him, Drac. I got it. Now you're good, man. I'm trying to get some hit points back. I'm pretty low now. I'm going to pop my ability, make sure we're good for the rest of the fight. Should get our stamina back up faster. And then we go ham. Just ham it there. Bam, he's dead. Back off that, let me get the loot, please. Alright guys, here's his loot. So we got the Bone Mash Trophy. The Wishbone. It's a brand new item. And we got another Wishbone. I'm assuming Drac needs one of these, so I'm going to drop it for him. That's right, son. Go fetch that shit. So if we hover over it, it says, this ancient bone remembers the location of many forgotten things. Helps you find hidden things. Move in the direction the pings get more intense. We got the crow over here. He's chilling. Seems one of the many bones of this living ossuary hidden in this belly was a wishbone. This bone contains powerful magic that guides you to things hidden in the earth. It can locate silver veins, but may also lead you to buried treasure. Ah, okay, so that reminds me, yeah, we gotta dig up silver in the snow-capped mountains.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a painful process.
Yeah, that was definitely not a lot of fun. Well guys, that's the bone mass fight. As you can see, it's really easy. You've got tons of options. You can fight them in the water. You can fight them on a tree, in a tree stand, tree house. You can raise the ground and fight them on the ground nice and level and easy like we did, I didn't feel any danger at all right there.
Okay, so keep in mind too, when you equip the wishbone, you de-equip your belt.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you lose the belt. Alright, so what do we need to do from here? I guess
I
let's
think
go
you
ahead.
can dig right here, bro, and find something if you have your stuff on you.
Oh yeah, you're pinging pretty hard. I see the flashes on you. Oh, that's right. We can find muddy scrap polishes buried throughout the swamp. I forgot about that. So guys, that's how we can use that wishbone. We got a Draugr coming up on us from behind. He's not gonna like what he's about to get. And we missed this one dungeon over here, so we've got 3 right here we could have looted, which would have given us more iron than enough.
I mean, technically we've got more than enough already, but we're gonna have to come back for the decor for the castle.
Yes, as far as our gear goes, we're in great shape with iron, but we do need to come back for more to decorate and finish building the castle, which is actually getting well along in the process. But we'll see you guys in just a second. We're going to run back to the original base and hang this trophy. Okay, everyone, so we're here at the spawn. We're going to turn in this mass trophy. Let me attach the item here. Big old glob. Wait for the shiny light to happen, and then we can see what the new ability is going to be. Alright, so bone mass, resistance versus physical damage, damage modifier, resistance versus blunt, resistance versus slash, and resistance versus pierce. So that can come in handy when fighting the goblins. I know they're called feelings, we're going to call them goblins. So against fighting the goblins and fighting the mosquitoes. So I'd rather have that than stamina, so I'm going to activate that power too. And guys, I think we're going to call that the end of the episode. We did a lot. I know it's pretty chaotic. We've recorded this over the last like 2 or 3 days. If you've noticed the base progress and everything else we've done, I know it probably looks fast on video edit, but in real life it's taken many hours to get to this point. So as always, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, leave any comments, questions, advice below. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Anything you want to add there, Drac?
Don't tell me what to do.